Good morning, hello, welcome to Darren Poyser's Sunday service at number 85, show number 85. I'm just going to type good morning on the chat and then we can say hello to everybody. Coming up on the show this morning, we've got archive footage of, there you go, we'll get the chat going. We're saying good morning Gary, how are you? Lovely to see you, Mr. Gary Barton, and everyone else who's here. Jay, good morning to you. We'll start to say some good mornings. Just to let you know on the show this morning, some archive footage featuring Kirk McElhinney and Fluff. And we've got a little bit of Lazlo Baby for you as well. I gigged with them on Friday. They were absolutely brilliant. And we've got an hour of live. You can drop in 2 or 3 songs. Hope the sound is great. Hope it looks great. I'm going to go and plug this little guitar in. Good morning, John Birch. How are you, buddy? I still haven't come to your open mic yet. You need to tell me, John, when's the next date of your open mic, my friend? All right? We'll plug it this morning. We'll give it a shout out. We'll give you all a shout out. I'm going to tune up. Hey, here we are. Great. Lovely to see you. Lovely to see so many of you here this morning. Show number 85. Our good friend Andrew's not here today. I know that Andrew populates the chat every week when we're on with lots of messages. It was his birthday yesterday and I was going to give a surprise for him today, but I'll save it for next week. He can't get online today. We've got Vimto. No coffee this morning. Not yet. I might go and brew up in a little bit. That's it. It's live, kiddos. It's Sunday morning. Let's go. Let's make sure we're working, eh? There we go. There we go. There's camera 1. That's working. Camera 2. We sound great, I hope. Let's do a song, eh? Brand new rock and roll to get us going. Never stop believing. Never stop believing. No, no. In the brand new rock and roll. Morning, Julian. Well, here's a little cliche to help you catch the train. A catchy little remedy, make a note of its name. The colours of the rainbow to suit your changing moods. A riot of harmonies, story of the blues. The promise of the magic here today. And we got a friend or two to help us on our way. If you really dig it, then we'll dig it too. Hey, this is a song that was written just for you. Never stop believing. Never stop believing. No, no. In the brand new rock and roll. Time and time again, I've sold my soul to somebody who promised me the brand new rock and roll. I bought the fashion, I learned the words, dancing with the tribe, I looked totally absurd. Yes, I found a magic in the night. And there was always somebody there to operate the sound and the lights. And every now and then I lose control. I am a product of the brand new rock and roll. I never stop believing. Never stop believing. No, no. In the brand new rock and roll. Oh yeah. La 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 la. Never stop believing. We never stop believing. No, no. In the brand new rock and roll. Never stop believing. Never stop. Never stop believing. Good morning, Richard out in Fermanagh. This is a song that was written just for you. The brand new rock and roll. Do you know what? I spent ages setting up, right, getting everything ready, and in it a classic. What I forgot to do was tighten up the harmonica stand, which is why it kind of fell halfway through that song. But there you go. That's a little bit better now. I think it looks a bit more professional, isn't it? We've got to be a bit more professional, haven't we, with what we're doing these days? It helps. It helps. It helps. Don't forget, if there's any songs you want playing this morning, shout them out. We'll do them for you. I first up, right, and I hope this works, the tech wise. I want to share something with you. On Friday, I did a cracking that, brilliant gig with a band called Lazlo Baby, right? And you can see them on screen now. I'm going to click my microphone out and I'm going to play this little bit. Somebody did this on their phone, so I'm hoping this is a good enough quality. But this is Lazlo Baby, the band I did a gig with on Friday, and they're absolutely great. I totally loved them. Here you go. Have a little listen to this. Lovely, lovely people, and. There you go. Well, we'll leave it there, eh? Oh, you get a gist of that, and I hope that sounded great for you. Let me know how it sounds, because I'm always working on the technical side of things, you know. Let me know how it sounds for you this morning, sound with the gig and the songs and everything. I hope it sounds great, you know. Every now and again you get a little glitch on these things, don't you? But great stuff. Lovely to see. I got a couple of hellos. Here we go. Right, good to see and hear Lillian. Here we go. Lillian McPhee. Lil, will you please all send your love to my friend Lil here? She's had a fall this week and she's not in good shape, are you, Lil? No, mate. Be careful, you know. Yeah, send Lillian. There she is, Lillian McPhee. Send Lillian our love, please. Post lots of love for Lil. It's a nasty fall you've had there, kiddo. Good morning, Gary Barton. Hello, buddy. Good morning, Richard in Fermanagh. We've said hello to Richard. Julian in Stockport. There we go. There's a blues festival on today in Stockport. Is Mr. George Borowski playing today? Or is he not? I think he's not on. But speaking of George Borowski, never stop believing. Good morning, buddy. Good morning to the very wonderful Mr. Greg Oldfield. We're doing a gig together soon, and I'm going to plug that. Lots of love for Lazlo Baby there from George and also from John. Good morning, Mr. Jamie Parks. And there we go. Lots of love for Lil from Jamie. Brilliant. That's what we want, isn't it? All the feel-good stuff. Speaking of feel-good stuff, here's a love song. inspired by biscuits. It's called Petticoat Tales. I got petticoat tails, the biscuits, not the fashion accessory. I got tickets for Wales, the endangered species, not the cute little country. Ooh, I got songs to sell, stories to tell, gonna pull through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. I got dances to learn, 2-step, 3-step, pick me up and watch me fly. Got torches to burn, gotta fight for the left, sick of all the hate on the right. Too much hate on the right. I got places to go, pictures to show, and people to see. You won't ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. Got songs to sell, stories to tell, I'm gonna go through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. Okay. Isn't it nice here? Isn't it nice here? I hope it's nice where you are. Bring it down. Hey, we got a mountain to climb. There's a vision at the top I wish we all could see. Gonna make this rhyme, gonna send the lots of love with the joy of poetry. I got places to go, pictures to show and people to see. You won't ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. I got songs to sell, stories to tell, I'm gonna pull through. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. You won't ever be alone if you wanna be alone with me. I don't wanna be alone, I just wanna be alone with you. Okay. Isn't it nice here? Biscuits, innit? Everything's about biscuits. Not quite everything, but you know what I mean. It's like biscuits are great, aren't they? And you know, I kind of have this thing with the, you know, the cost of living and the shopping and everything at the moment. And every now and again, I need something sweet. And they still do milk chocolate digestives at 2 packets, a little nice little deal. And I'm not saying we should all scrimp and save and be made to scrimp and save all our lives, because we shouldn't. But 2 packets of biscuits, you know, wrapped up, it's a good little deal there if you like your chocolate biscuits. And you don't eat them all in one go, do you? Unless you're me. And I do sometimes, I must confess. Lovely you all, lovely to see you all this morning. Yeah, thanks for letting me know it's sounding great, George. That's really cool. Don't forget, if there's any songs you want this morning, shout them up, because I sometimes don't always play the song you want, do I? Jay, I've been practicing Nothing TV. I don't know if you want that this morning, if you're in the mood for that this morning, but we might just give that one a shout. As we're in this key, and as we've got vintage, tell you what, right? when we played Lazlo Baby earlier on, I was dancing. It's like the flipping Olympics, that, for me. All that dancing, like, I've not done dancing for a long time. And I'm at that age now where I have to think twice before I go dancing. You know, if someone says, Darren, come and get on the dance floor, I'm like, no! You know, rabbit in the headlights jobby, innit? Simple boy. My good friend Jamie Parks there has suggested that I should throw some shapes like that. Yeah, okay. maybe I'm not quite built for that kind of thing. Jay's asked for best friend, so we'll play best friend in a bit, of course we will. Simple boy sat by the window, amazed by the colours and lights. I'd give anything for a pair of wings to see you fly. You have the courage of my father, my brother who spurs me on. You're the next in line for this fragile life. You are the shining sun. I celebrate your life, from the streams to the rivers to the mountain at the edge of the sky. Oh yeah. One day they will write you a letter using words you do not understand. They will steal your soul and you will rebel, 'cause that will be the way of the land. A friend, maybe a lover, inspired by the things that you do, will carry your cause till the end of their world. They will feel the magic in you, and together you'll take your first step outside, from the streets of the city to the love at the end of the night. Oh yeah, simple boy, simple boy, with the dying words of my father, for my brother taken away. All these tears I cry for this fragile life I share with you each day. Simple boy sat by the window, amazed by the colours and lights. I'd give anything for a pair of wings to see you fly. Fly, boy, fly. I celebrate your life, from the streams to the rivers to the mountain at the edge of the sky. I celebrate your life, from the streams to the rivers to the mountain at the edge of the sky. Oh yeah, simple boy, simple boy, inspirational boy, incredible boy, beautiful boy, revolutionary boy. You're my little brother, our little brother, our little brother, my little brother. I celebrate your right to dignity in life. Oh, simple boy. Yeah, there you go. And thank you for all the messages that we're getting. Lots of love for Lillian, who is at a fork. Greg, especially, yeah, thanks, Greg. Yeah, we do hope she's on the mend soon. And here she is. Shine is enjoying Darren's sunshine. Another one for Lillian. Keep safe, keep smiling, Lil. There you go. Brilliant. Jay's asked for a couple of songs. Here we go. Best Friend, dedicated to Junior Greyhound, who's been a cuddle bug to us whilst Em and I are fighting COVID. Oh no! And Nothing TV. Yeah, Nothing TV, mate. Just getting out in today, buddy, because it's yeah, I'm feeling that this morning. But Tesco's own brand Chocky Digestives, ginger nuts and oats are half the price, even less than the McVitie variety. John, do you know what? Good call that, matey. If you want to recommend biscuits this morning in the chat, please do. I want to give a shout out to Morning Coffee, as they used to be. I don't know what they've done with the morning coffee recipe, but morning coffee used to be quite amazing, and I don't know. Something's gone on there, hasn't it, eh? Something's gone on with them morning coffee biscuits. But give your favourite biscuits a shout out if you like. John, just to let you know, I gave McVitie's a shout out there because the factory's just down the road, and there's people round here in Stockport who work at McVitie's on the A6. There you go. You know? Got to do your little bit for the locals, haven't you? My little gig guide's there. Lincoln Biscuit, says Jay. My little gig guide's there. Greg Oldfield is on the chat. Greg, lovely to see you this morning. You're playing that, aren't you, buddy? I think you're on that gig there. That's a cracking show. I'll tell you what, I'll just give it a quick plug now before we play another song. This is the We Shall Overcome gig. It's my next gig, actually. And there it is. That gig there, the brilliant studio venue in Widnes. It's a sit-down chat one. A celebration of the life of Steve Goodall. And look at that for a lineup. What a night it's going to be. Joe Solo, yours truly, Alan Parry, Kirk McElhinney, Greg Oldfield, Junior Davis, The Chimps, Gareth Eason, Cole House, and Diz McMullen. What a lineup that is, and what a gig. I mean, that's just absolute cool. I can't wait to see everybody play. It's a heck of a lineup, that is. And it's going to be a beaut of an event over in Widnes. Now I'm going to play this next song because it's a song that I definitely will want to play on the night over there. It's a song called From the Beaches of Ibiza to the Shores of Vietnam. It needs a little bit of harmonica, I think, as well, so I'll cue that up. But I'm going to play it at Widnes because I kind of part wrote it. I think I wrote the second verse backstage whilst I was waiting to play one night, and I played a lot of my early gigs at Widnes. There used to be a brilliant gig over there. I forget what it's called now. It's like a regular fortnightly sort of open mic staging, but it was great. It was always packed and it was a lovely atmosphere. And I remember just waiting to go on, and it was the week after 9/11, and I was just writing this song at the time, thinking, yeah, this is just for this week, isn't it? Never imagined I'd be playing it many, many years later, because when you write a new song, you don't always believe in it, do you? You know? So here we go. Beaches of Ibiza to the shores of Vietnam. The events of a bloody awful day. Yes, Greg, it was called Ballistic Acoustic. That's it. That's the one. The night was called Ballistic Acoustic, and that's where I co-wrote this song. Part wrote this song. Start again. Here we go. The events of a bloody awful day have taken our illusions of peace on earth and blown them clean away. As we live our lives through TV eyes, the picture is one of fear. So we close our doors and get real close to those who we hold dear. But I can only speak for I and I. And I'm thankful that the anger that rages in me doesn't show tonight. Not tonight. And from out of the wreckage of another human dream come the leaders who swear that their hands are clean. And they say, let's grieve together, believe together that with God on our side we will live forever. That justice must be done. But then their killing just goes on and on and on and on. We can only hear eye for an eye. And I'm thankful that the light of life is burning bright in here today, in you today. people at the bottom of the stairs, to the movers and the shakers in the world of stocks and shares. We grieve together, believe together that we've got on our side, we will live forever. The justice must be done, but their killing just goes on and on and on and on, and we can only hear eye for an eye. And I'm thankful that the light of life is burning bright in you today, tonight. From the beaches of Ibiza to the shores of Vietnam, from those stoned for their religion to the stoned in Amsterdam, from the rioting disabled people at the bottom of the stairs, to the movers and the shakers in the world of stocks and shares. Oh, we grieve together, believe together that with God on our side we will live forever. That justice must be done, but why must their killing just go on and 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 on? And whose side are we supposed to be on? Eh? From the beaches of Ibiza to the shores of Vietnam. A song that was partially wrote at home and part wrote backstage at a gig in Widnes on a night that was called Ballistic Acoustic, and it's brilliant. And I remember there was a guy called Pete Bentham who has a band called Pete Bentham and the Dinner Ladies, who was involved in running it, and I think Greg, we first met Greg there, I believe, as well. Excuse me, made lots of lovely friends. It was a great gig, and I played a lot of my early gigs there, you know, and you need those early gigs to learn your craft, don't you, you know, and to get your songs out there. So last week, if you went to last week, I gave a quick mention to John Cawthorne, my very dear friend out in Moseley Way. Love to John and all his family. John sadly left us recently, and you know, that's a real blow to his family, his friends, loved ones, and our music community, and Moseley Football Club. If you follow your amateur football in the lower leagues, John was very pivotal in match day at Moseley there. He was the announcer, you know. There we go. If you've not yet got them, I've got the stickers, the free stickers, Keep Your Heart Sunny stickers and fridge magnets. We've got a new batch in. We've got a new batch of t-shirts and hoodies as well. So if you want to have a look at those, if you want the free stuff, go to the shop at poison.com. Let me know you want me to send you something, and you know, we've been giving these things out at gigs, and people have been loving them. It's been great, you know, to give some free stuff out. I can't afford to do it always, which is why I always ask, can you know, it's up there, innit? If you can buy me a coffee at poison.com or poison.co.uk, I do appreciate that, but you don't have to. All right, I promised you earlier on a little bit of archive footage, and this is brilliant. This is from 2003, and there it is. Yes, I've got it. 2003. Frietsian Fluff on the fiddle, and the brilliant Kirk McElhinney on guitar. Kirk's playing the Widnes gig. You'll have heard me mention him earlier on, but this is 2003, and we recorded and filmed a live album for a DVD at a place called the Globe in Glossop. And this was one of my favourite recordings of the night. This is Cuckoo. Go for the flow, you know, because it's kind of one of them. It goes off, it flies away, it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cuckoo, biding her time, occasional table up front of mine, over dinner, a bottle of wine. Cuckoo, left undressed as another flies over the cuckoo's nest, in the name of progress. Mother Nature calling out of the wilds, fears the forest falling like the death of a child. But these are the days when the motorways come first now. You get from A to B, but for you there's no way home. No way home. Cuckoo, immaterial girl, community spirited, heart and soul, waking up to the stupid world. Cuckoo, so we get in the car, swap the air that we breathe for a trip to the stars. Blind faith in science, how bizarre. All these fields to roam in, with freedom of choice, ha-ha. A nation of foxes hung up in your closet without a voice. Here comes another excuse for the hunt to quench its thirst now. Makes you so damn sick, but you know you're not alone. You're not alone. Cuckoo. Cuckoo, she's biding her time, biding her time, in the name of progress, in the name of progress, in the name of progress. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Kirk McElhinney. Oh, brilliant. It still makes me smile after all this time, that. Yeah, brilliant. Fluff on the fiddle, Kirky on guitar, and Andy Goddard also played that night. He wasn't on that particular song, but it was like a quartet of that put that album together, and brilliant musicians, lovely, lovely people. And the Globe, John, what a privilege it is. It is a privilege. It's lovely to have that. Sadly, I hear the Globe is no longer staging live music. I've got a feeling to be back, you know. It's one of those places, the Globe in Glossop, that has a tradition, doesn't it, you know? Sadly, Ron and Diane, who I think they've both passed on now, haven't they? Which is, very, very sad. The Globe in Glossop, yeah, wow. What a gig, what a night that was. If anyone finds any lost footage of me performing, doing a couple of songs with Glenn Tilbrook in Stoke, Glenn Tilbrook from Squeeze in Stoke about 6 months earlier than that, please send it over. Yeah, there won't be any footage out there of that. But I'll tell you what there is, if you're a Squeeze fan, and I know John Birchie will be, there is actually a song out there recording somewhere of a song called Kitchen Cabinets, and I have a writing credit on it with Chris Difford from Squeeze, but I've not got a copy of the song. I can't find it anywhere. So my bucket list at the moment includes sort of turning everything upside down and trying to find my copy of that song. If I do ever get to find it, I'll play you the song live. It's nowhere. I promised a song earlier on for Jay, and Jay recommended Lincoln Biscuits, by the way. If you're still following the biscuit thread, I don't know if I've tried Lincoln Biscuits. I promised Jay I'd sing this, and it's just one from the archive. Again, it was written round about the time of The Cuckoo was written, and it was also on the Global DVD album that we recorded that night. This is called Nothing TV. Nothing I see on the TV speaks my mind. I've opened every window in the hope I'll find a rising star. Don't let me go, oh no, or I could simply take this thing too far. Dancing like a fool again, strutting down the middle of the road again, drinking through a straw again. I drown, I fly, never coming down till I in need of something, then I'm wanting more, and more, and more, and more, and more, until there's bloody roses and violets all over the floor. Watch this chameleon change. Hey Jay, we're getting it sorted, don't you know? As life goes on, so must the show. Dancing like a fool again, I'm strutting down the middle of the road again, drinking through a straw again. I drown, I fly, we're never coming down until we cry, until you cry, till we cry. Nothing I see on A song written round about 2001, 2002. Nothing TV. There's a great live recording of that on video with myself and Andy Goddard. We recorded it back in 2003 at the Globe at that gig where you just saw Cuckoo. But there you go. There's a long lost live version. Not played that for a little while. Jay, thank you, Jay. Jay, you're very welcome. Brilliant. Oh, here's one for my old mate Phil Ferris. You're on in the restaurant, Darren. No bum notes. So, Phil, thank you. I'll give a big shout out there to Phil's restaurant out in the middle of France. We're going live out into a restaurant in the middle of France. I absolutely love that. It's a great thing. Phil, my old schoolmate Phil Ferris, we were at Glossop Comprehensive School together back in the day. Jay, very kind of you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate your appreciation as always. We're back on biscuits. Birchie, Lincoln biscuits are indeed a delight, Jay. However, I'll raise you the McVitie's Mint Club. There you go. Another shout out for Stockport's Premier Bakery, although some blessed may have something to say about that. The biscuits thing's great. Dave William down in St David's, West Wales. One member of a cracking duo called the Northern Lars, and we got to do some gigs with the Northern Lars, me and Kevin Farrell, when we were down in St David's. Dave, you and Ian Hockey, you're brilliant, mate. We love you. What have you got? Said, morning, Darren. In and out of Signal, travelling back from Liverpool. Keep your heart sunny. Yeah, you've been up to Liverpool for a wedding, haven't you? There's biscuits conversation. Julian, Glossop Comprehensive. Yes, indeed. That's where we were, buddy. Back in the day. It's knocked down now. They've knocked the school down. Did you know that, Phil Ferris, out in France? They've knocked our old school down. It's no longer there. It's been flattened and it's kind of like gone, mate, isn't it? It's gone. Oh, Julian, are you playing the Stockport Blues Festival today? Let me know if you are. It'd be lovely to see you live. Mr. Julian Homer. We've featured Julian here on the show. He writes some cracking songs, always worth not always make you smile. I might write a song about McVitie's. Julian, do that. I'll tell you what, play it, write it, record it, and we'll play it on the show. That's about right, isn't it? I think that's a great thing to do. We're getting, oh, look at the time, 10 minutes. Don't time fly when you're enjoying yourself. Any requests? Biscuits is a good theme today, isn't it? Loving it. There we go. Here we go. So, biscuits. We're still on biscuits. Nigel Blackwell, Best Biscuit. I've not had one of them. Julian's not playing today, but you're going to be getting back into the open mic nights. Brilliant. Julian, write us a song about biscuits for next week. About McVitie's. There you go. I love the. I'm sorry. My job is to play and sing, but I love all the chat. You know, I do love all the chat. I do appreciate it. It makes my day, because otherwise I'm just sat in here in a room all on my own, and it's lovely to see you all. Thank you for your kind comments and for being here. I'm going to make a little decision what song to sing next. Give me 30 seconds.
Hello, good morning from Sandbach. Me and Darren met in 2018, not that long ago, doing a community singing group together. Unfortunately, COVID put pay to the singing group, which is such a shame because it was a fantastic provision and I miss it a lot. So the Sunday service, it's been fantastic to stay in touch with Darren that way. It's also been wonderful to get to know his music because in the group we always did covers. I've also been able to share his music with my children, and he's inspired us all to keep making music and to keep our hearts sunny. Lots of love. Take care, everybody.
Thanks, Helen. It's a lovely message, isn't it? If you want to record a message for the show, please do so. And we'll play it. Just before I play the next song, the chat buzzer's going. Oh, it's Julian just told me he's going to go and write his song. There we go. The arrogance of the man is making you sick. You're trying to get through, but the skin is too thick. Human resources are a three-party trick. Follow the money, my friend. Community lifelines in need of repair. Voices for austerity's sake, there's nothing to spare. And you see the desperation in the people who care. Follow the money, my friend. Standing on the edge with your arms open wide, saying I've tried and I've tried, tried and I've tried. Remember, there are millions of us on the same side. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Science and technology leaves us on the brink. Progress is delivered with a nod and a wink. Who benefits from developments? Well, who do you think? Follow the money, my friend. When the law is a hammer and you are the nail, from the school of hard knocks to the privatised jail, for some of us the system has been programmed to fail. Follow the money, my friend. Nursing your bruises in the setting sun. There's children without prejudice, playing, having fun. This world's a better place, thanks to battles you have won. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny. Open wide, saying I've tried and I've cried, tried and I've cried. Remember, there are millions of us on the same side. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Down on your knees as the race is run. You've been keeping the peace in a world full of guns. Get up, make a stand, there's still work to be done. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, my friend. Keep your heart sunny, our dear, dear friend. Keep your heart sunny. Hey, keep your heart sunny. It's brilliant. I've absolutely loved playing for you again this morning. It's been a real pleasure and a privilege. Thank you as always for your kind comments and for keeping me entertained whilst I keep you entertained. And don't forget, if you drop in for 2 or 3 songs, that's great. If you're here for the full hour, magical, great. I really appreciate it. It's good to see that we can still keep the energy up on this. This is show 85 today. 85. So we're going to work our way to show 100, right? That's the plan. And then go beyond it, why not? You know? I'm going to play one more song. Thanks to you all for coming in this morning. There's loads of stuff I want to feature in the future. As well, I'll just give you a little heads up on this. I'm toying with the idea of doing a separate show, not live but pre-recorded, at a thing called Stereo Graffiti TV, where we're going to feature lots of other people and their songs and their art and their creativity, venues and small theatres and independent creative people. And I want to do this. It's probably going to be the new year before we do it, but you know, I want to put the word out there because I want to make sure that I do it. You know, it's a lot of work, so building ourselves up to that, and I'll be asking around, see if anybody wants to get involved in creating some content for that. Put some interviews together, that kind of thing, you know, which makes that kind of thing work. I'm going to play a song whereby I get to thank you for the gift of your precious time. This has been Sunday Service 85. Thank you, Gary Barton. Very kind comment there, sir. Thank you very much. And to Greg Oldfield again there. Thank you, Greg. A busker sings a song about war, money and government. The father with his daughter stands and stares. They've been dealing with the system, but the benefits have missed them. So their shopping bag is full of shorts. But their shopping bags are full of thoughts, oh dear. Full of thoughts and prayers, right? That's the lyric. Well, it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. I met a girl called Pearl when I was working in the care home. I was in my 50s and she was 99. She talked about the war, we sang Virulent together. The blues are all around, if not the signs. And it's a long way home when you're down, broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Oh, here we go! It's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. Now every song I write sounds like the drive-by truckers. My croaky spittle voice gets more Dylanish every day. Like the B-word son of Elvis, I'm rocking the diabetes. I'm not dead yet, I've still got stuff to say. And it's a long way home when you're down and broken hearted. A lonely old party if you're going out of your mind. There's got to be a living, getting high on giving. So I'm thankful for the gift, bringing you the gift. I'm thankful for the gift of your precious time. It's live, isn't it? Woohoo! There we go. We're back. I've got a sweat on. If you can buy me a coffee, I appreciate it. You don't have to. Lots of you have been kind enough to give me gigs and a place to stay over the years. You know, I do appreciate it. It helps me keep going. Lots of love to you all. Thanks for listening in this morning. I know some of you don't come and sign in on the comments, so if you've not signed in but you've watched some of the show, thank you very much. Lots of love to you as always. Quick hello, Catherine Greenall's just popped in to say hello. Hi Catherine, up in I was going to say Dumfries and Gatwick, Port Patrick. Lovely little place called Port Patrick up there in bonnie Scotland. Thank you, John, very kind. Thanks, Gary. Great. So, you know, there's the gig guide. It's there, isn't it? There. Those are the gigs. Hello, Jip. I just want to say quick hello to Jip before I go. Jip, you've just come in at the back end. Jip's in Lazlo Baby. Now, I played some footage of Lazlo Baby earlier on. You got to hear Lazlo Baby earlier on. Jip there plays in the band. She's the one playing the... I'm not going to embarrass myself and tell you that I know what the instrument was, but it kind of looks like a clarinet, doesn't it? Or it might be a bassoon or something. You'll have to tell me another time, Jip, then I don't embarrass myself. But Jip's in Lazlo Baby, that brilliant band that I played the other day. Come and watch it on Catch Up later on, Jip. We featured you earlier on, all right? Wonderful. I'm going to leave you to your day. Thank you very, very much for watching. It's a clarinet. I knew it was a clarinet. Lots of love to you all, right? Thanks for listening. Show number 86 will be next Sunday, same time, same place, 11 a.m. And I hope to see you then, if not before. Take care of yourselves, all right? Keep your hearts sunny. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.